What's up guys and welcome to our YouTube channel. Society says that men are supposed to be tall and women are supposed to be shorter. Yeah, it isn't right. Luckily, we're taking steps towards body acceptance, not only in weight but height as well. Plus, we all want to become a person that people can look up to, regardless of size. But the ladies you're about to meet have mastered that goal in more ways than one. Here are some of the tallest women in the world. Before we proceed, make sure to like this video and subscribe to this channel. We'll give you a great time with mind-blowing facts and more. Let's get it on. 10. Holly Burt. Let's start with Holly Burt, the girl with the longest legs in the United States. Originally from Florida in the United States, Holly moved to New York to study design. However, she had a dream to become a model. A dream within reach because the girl is 1.98 meters tall. As for her legs, well, they kept growing until they reached almost 126 centimeters. With such a height and such legs, the girl is sure not to be unnoticed and she even becomes famous. Indeed, thanks to the size of her legs, Holly was able to break the record for the longest legs in the United States, stealing the show from model Lauren Williams, whose legs measure 2 centimeters less than hers. However, being very tall is not always an asset, and Holly learned this at school, where she was teased by her classmates who called her the tree, the giraffe, or daddy longlegs. Besides, with her size, it's hard to find clothes that fit, and Holly knows that. But all that is now irrelevant to the young woman, because popularity and fame have grown steadily since she started living in New York. Thanks to her legs, the doors to the world of modeling and celebrity are now open to her. 9. Ekaterina Lucina. According to Ekaterina Lucina, God blessed her with an amazing height so that she could reach the stars. Standing at 6 foot 9 inches barefoot, she is officially the tallest woman in Russia, and also the one with the longest feet in the country at an amazing 12 inches. And she has one of the longest pairs of legs in the world. Her legs measure out to 52.4 inches long. Can you imagine how tall she is when she actually wears heels? It certainly makes dating an interesting adventure when a guy has to stand on the chair to see eye to eye. Shopping for clothes, and even something as simple as walking through a doorway has proven to be a challenge for her. But Lucina manages to stay optimistic and makes a decent living thanks to her height. Even though she isn't playing basketball anymore, Lucina has no problem staying in the spotlight in some form. 8. Amazon Eve. Erica Irvin, known professionally as Amazon Eve, is an American transgender model, fitness trainer, and actress. She has appeared on the cover of Australian magazine Zoo Weekly and played a recurring character in American Horror Story Freak Show. At 6 feet 8 inches, news stories have called her the world's tallest model. Irvin ventured to obtain roles as an actress but gave up on the idea when she was constantly offered roles as an alien or monster. As what people can expect about her height, it's no doubt that these roles were given to her. Eventually, she developed a healthier body image and began to view herself as a supersized version of Wonder Woman and became a personal trainer devoted to instilling realistic expectations for herself and her clients. 7. Amazon Ashley. Another American woman, Amazon Ashley exceeds Holly Burt by a few centimeters since she measures almost 204 centimeters. Ashley had also been known as Amazon or Lisa, and she was known in the world thanks to her impressive size. This giant is now one of the tallest women in the world. However, she always wanted to look less tall, not hesitating to wear ugly and old-fashioned dresses just not to be noticed. But she can't do anything about it. Ashley's body continues to grow incredibly. She then decided to practice basketball, but it's towards the dance that she finally turns. The great Ashley becomes a burlesque dancer, and it was the beginning of her glory. Amazon Ashley is recognized as the greatest dancer of all time. She has a lot of photo shoots and her appearances in videos and movies keep on multiplying. Anywhere she goes, the young woman is noticed and does not hesitate to pose with those who ask her. Well, we can say that Amazon Ashley has reached the top of her fame. 6. Lynn Zastro. At 6 foot, Lynn Zastro is accustomed to being the tallest person in the room, unless she's hanging around with University of Wisconsin's men's basketball players like 7-foot Ian Markov or 6'8" Keaton Nankivil. And there's more. Not only is Dehan tall, attractive, and athletic, she's also intelligent, driven, and compassionate. She's majoring in human biology and plans a career in medicine. And while in high school in Granville, Michigan, she bypassed the summer AAU basketball circuit in order to go on missions, renovating and building homes in Kentucky and Mexico. Wow, this woman got a high average of not just height, but also intelligence. 5. Elisani Da Silva. Do you ever see those people walking down the streets or hosting up in a show and you start thinking to yourself, wow, that's a tall human being? Well, when you see this teenage girl, she'll definitely catch you off guard. This 18-year-old girl gets noticed everywhere she goes. Elisani Silva is literally one of the tallest teens in the world. Elisani is 6'9" tall, making her the tallest girl in the world. She's extremely tall compared to her boyfriend Francisaldo Da Silva Carvalho, who is only 5'4". Recently, Elisani and Francisaldo announced some adorable news. They're going to be getting married. Well, we wish them many years of happiness. 4. Alicia J. When Alicia J first heard of TLC's My Giant Life, she took offense with the show's title. Standing at 6 foot 6 inches, the 36-year-old was bullied growing up for her tall stature and was often called the Giant. It was only after watching the show that Alicia began to realize giant was a positive thing. The word giant was really hard for me to get over because that was one of the words used to bully me as a kid, Alicia said. But one day my mom said, you do live a gigantic life and have gigantic goals. I realized the description is actually accurate. Wow, this giant woman has a giant positivity in mind as well. A great woman indeed. 3. Jessica Pardo. She might have to duck her head when she walks through a door, but Britain's tallest teenage girl likes towering over her friends. Jessica Pardo, 18, who is 6 foot 9 inches in bare feet, said, I'm really proud to be this tall. I don't mind being a bit different, and it has so many advantages. I love going to music festivals and it's great to be able to see over everyone's heads. She is perfectly healthy with a pair of stunning 38-inch legs, which she believes to be the longest in Britain, and size 11 feet. 2. Lindsay K. Hayward. Lindsay always turns heads the moment she walks into the room. At 6'8", she is a striking woman and quite imposing. That impression only grows when you watch her work in and out of the ring. Her true call to fame is her leg press. However, she can hold up 700 pounds, an unbelievable amount that has been a matter of awe from lifters everywhere. 1. Caroline Wells. Measuring her height up to 6'9" feet tall, Caroline Wells is a well-known person in Germany. In many ways, she is seen as an inspiration to all women across the world because she isn't ashamed of how she looks or who she is, even though there are so many people that are very tall in height living in the country. Caroline is unique because she's actually the tallest out of all of them. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos about mind-blowing facts and much more. Check out this playlist of our top 10 videos and I'll see you next time. Take care.